American steaks could be on the menu.
Well, maybe. Australia had restricted imports of American beef because of mad cow disease.
Hell, my blood type might be smoky sweet barbecue sauce.
In 2003, the fatal neurological problem bovine spongiform encephalopathy, which is mad cow's formal name, was detected in the US. The infection in Washington state came from a cow imported from Canada, a country which had been infected 10 years earlier by a cow imported from England. American ranchers reckon that's all ancient history now and Australia should accept their meat.
You name it, I've killed it and I've grilled it.
And American ranchers can be a persuasive bunch.
I'm going to give you one last chance. You leave now or you'll never leave.
Steak is not a cut and dry issue.
No. The blanket ban on American beef was lifted in 2019, but Australia maintained prohibitions on Canadian and Mexican beef. That effectively meant American farmers were still forbidden from exporting down under because the North American beef supply chain is completely integrated.
It all starts here in the high-density feedlot.
It's almost impossible to prove conclusively that the sirloin or brisket or cider rump you're eating is coming from a cow that was reared and processed exclusively in the United States. Donald Trump, a man who has never walked past a burger he didn't like the look of,
We have 300 hamburgers.
and who leads a country addicted to red meat,
You could order anything you wanted as long as it was steak.
had been lobbied hard by the United States Cattlemen's Association and the American Association of Meat Processors to overturn Australia's ban. Trump was very clear about his scepticism about Australia's biosecurity argument,
That's really bullshit.
and singled out Aussie beef in his Liberation Day tariff plan.
They banned American beef, yet we imported $3 billion of Australian beef. I don't blame them, but we're doing the same thing.
But Anthony Albanese held the line, saying he would never compromise biosecurity.
But then he did.
That's the accusation. Last week, Australia lifted the restrictions that so pissed off American cowboys. Aussie Trade Minister Donald Farrell insisted it was sheer coincidence that a decades-long scientific review of the ban had concluded in the affirmative a few days after Donald Trump got the hump.
If you believe that...
You've got bovine spongiform encephalopathy. The National Party, which it should be said is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Australian cattle industry, wants the decision to be examined by an independent parliamentary committee. David Littleproud is seeking the support of the Greens, who would prefer we all hug a cow than eat it, to have that happen.
You reckon lifting the ban is dangerous?
Mexicans, Canadians and Americans have had their snouts in the same integrated beef trough for years and they aren't getting sick, so I don't think there is a big risk that we're inviting mad cows down under.
Good. There's your steak.
And to be honest, I think we're arguing about a hypothetical problem rather than a real one. I've eaten a lot of American beef. It's good.
Thank you.
But I can't say it's better than meat from any of the 30 million head of cattle currently grazing in Australia.
Bullshit.
And I don't think the Yanks are going to beat us on price. The prairies of the Yellowstone Ranch in Montana are 13,000 kilometres from Australia. That's a long way to fly a T-bone. It's going to be an expensive meal. And between the methane from the grazing cow and the carbon from the burning jet fuel, the meat's going to have the greenhouse gas footprint of a small LNG plant.
Political risk for Albanese also.
If something goes wrong in Australia, all hell will break loose. This is a country that's so proud of our biosecurity defence, we made a reality TV show about it. I'm Ben Harvey.